won't stop the beat and go!
What's up guys, my name is Brandon, you guys can call me Swifterrs, and today I'm coming at you guys with a brand new zombies video. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about a pretty unpopular topic, or more so an unpopular opinion to believe, and that is the fact that Tranzit is a fun map. Because in today's video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about why I personally think Tranzit is a fun map. Unfortunately, there's a lot of people in the zombies community who believe that Tranzit is arguably one of the worst ever Treyarch zombies maps made, and to that point I'm gonna have to respectfully disagree. I think that there are a few other zombies maps made by Treyarch that I would much rather play Tranzit 100 times in a row before I even play that map just once. Die rise. But regardless, in today's video I'm gonna be bringing you guys a couple of reasons why Tranzit is a fun and why Tranzit is a good map. It's pretty unfortunate because I actually uploaded a video the other day talking about what Jason Blundell and Treyarch have to say in response to the criticism and hatred that is Tranzit. Pretty much in that video I talk about what Jason Blundell and Treyarch have said about Tranzit being a bad map. They have finally come out after all of these years to tell the community why Tranzit is what it is. If you guys want to check out that video, I will have it linked in the description below, but there's a lot of really good reasons why Tranzit is what it is and why when sometimes you play it, it feels as if it is a pretty unfinished map. But regardless, I do think that if Treyarch were to remaster Tranzit in potentially a DLC 6 for Black Ops 3 or even in their next zombies game, I think it has the potential to be an absolutely phenomenal map. And even in the Black Ops 2 version of Tranzit, this map had so much potential, it just wasn't executed properly. But regardless, the link to that video is in the description below. So the first reason why I think Tranzit is a really fun map is because of the addition of a bus. The addition or the implementation of a transportation system was a super creative and innovative idea to bring to Black Ops 2 Zombies. So the reason why I like it is because on early rounds, players need to rely on this bus in order to access particular areas of the map, because obviously on those low rounds you don't have all of those perks in order to fully run across the map and run through the fog, face the zombies there, face the denizens, and a lot more. So I like the fact that players have to rely on somewhat of a very unreliable feature of the game. I think it's super cool. Another reason why I like the addition of the bus to this map is because when you're playing with friends and all of a sudden the bus starts to leave, it's actually really funny watching your friends chase after this bus while you're on it and it's leaving. I think it's so fun. I love playing this map with friends specifically because of that. Also, you could lock your friends out of the bus and close the door if you want to do that. And if you want to just complete challenges by only staying on the bus, you and your friends can hold this place down. And I think it's a super cool, innovative idea to zombies. Unfortunately, Tranzit was just not executed properly, and I think if Tranzit was remastered or they re-implement the transportation system such as a bus, not the tank on Origins, not the transit system on Shadows of Evil, a bus similar to Tranzit, I think it would be very, very cool. So another reason why I like Tranzit is because it's a pretty difficult map. Now, I'm not the best zombies player, and I'm sure some people would argue that Tranzit is an easy map, but I think it's a pretty hard map. But it's not like the other hard maps like Shangri-La or Verrucht, where the corridors are narrow. This is a very big map, arguably one of the biggest maps in zombies, but at the same time, it's still difficult as a result of the features that Treyarch has implemented into the game. So I think that the challenge Tranzit poses makes it a pretty fun and enjoyable map, and this sort of segues into my next reason, or the third reason. This being that because it's a somewhat difficult map, you and your friends, if you're not playing solo, need to rely on one another to work together. You guys need to stick together because oftentimes, if someone goes down on a completely other side of the map, it's going to be very difficult to revive them as a result of the transportation system, as a result of it being difficult to run across the map because of the lava, the denizens, the fog, and other features. So because it's a difficult map, you and your friends need to rely on one another, and I think that that is a core fundamental principle that Treyarch had envisioned when Zombies was first created back in World at War on Nacht der Untoten. They envisioned players fighting alongside one another in order to accomplish their goal of surviving for as long as they can. And I think that they tried to bring that back in Tranzit because it is a big and difficult map. It makes people have to stick together, and it makes people have to play alongside one another in order to accomplish their objective or their task of surviving for a high round or trying to complete steps for the Easter egg. So the fourth reason why I think Tranzit is a fun map is because it's a scary map. A lot of people wouldn't agree with this point, but personally I think Tranzit is a creepy and scary map. There are a lot of features to this map that make it very eerie and very creepy. For example, you have hidden secret areas that you can access by running through the fog. For example, you have Nacht der Untoten in the cornfields. You also have the cabin in the woods submerged amongst the fog. These little things make the map so much more scary, and I think that makes Zombies so much more fun and so much more enjoyable. There are a lot of other Zombies maps that Jason Blundell or Treyarch claim to be one of the scariest zombie maps to ever come to Zombies, and I'm gonna have to disagree because they didn't have these creepy, secretive elements that were added to them, and I personally think that Tranzit gives us a little bit of a horror factor, which makes for a very fun and enjoyable Zombies map. So the fifth reason why I think Tranzit is a fun and enjoyable map is because Tranzit sought to push the limits of what Zombies was capable of. They decided to add innovative and creative ideas that were never done before, and I think that is exactly what Zombies needed at the time in order to kickstart it to what it is today with Black Ops 3. So for example, Treyarch introduced buildable items on Tranzit. So obviously we were able to add items to the bus, we had to build power, we had to build the pack-a-punch, we were able to build the wind turbine, which in turn would allow us to access other areas of the map by adding the wind turbine to that door, or if the power wasn't on, we were able to teleport to certain locations using the green lanterns with the denizens. So that was super innovative, and they allowed us to acquire a zombie shield, which allowed us to better survive the zombie hordes. So obviously with a later patch update, we were able to access the banking system, which I thought was a super cool addition to Zombies. Obviously there are a lot of other cool elements that were added into Tranzit that can be seen in the other Black Ops 2 Zombies maps that later gave rise or influence to what we currently see in Black Ops 3 Zombies. So Tranzit was sort of the Kickstarter to these innovative and creative ideas, whether that be buildables, whether that be other factors that you can think of. But I think that it's safe to say that every single Zombies map has flaws. Every single Zombies map, even arguably the best ones, have features to them that make it not a good map. Mob of the Dead has flaws, Origins has flaws, Der Eisendrache has flaws, Gorod Krovi has flaws. Obviously, not everyone would agree that these are arguably the best Zombies maps, but at the same time, a lot of people would agree that those maps may be considered some of the best Zombies maps. What I'm trying to get at is that every good map, every map in general, has its flaws. There are factors in every single Zombies map that make it not good. Now, I think that it's safe to say that Tranzit has sort of become a meme in the Zombies community, and this whole agenda or this mindset to hate Tranzit, I personally think was somewhat created by some zombie YouTubers. Now, I'm not naming any names and I'm not hating on them, it's not a bad thing at all. Everyone is entitled to their own opinions, but I think the constant agenda being pushed to hate Tranzit, continuously saying that Tranzit is a bad map, somewhat creates a mentality or a bad taste in people's mouth for Tranzit, even if they haven't even played the map. And I think that by having these influential people telling their followers that Tranzit is a bad map sort of makes the followers hate Tranzit a little bit more, if you guys understand what I'm saying. Now obviously I'm not hating on anyone, I completely understand why people dislike Tranzit, but my personal opinion, as not even a Zombies YouTuber, as a player of the game, as a lover of Zombies, I don't think Tranzit is a bad map. But guys, I'm very curious to what you guys think. Do you guys think Tranzit is a bad map? Do Do you guys think that Tranzit deserves the hate that it's been getting over all of these years? Let me know in the comment section below things that you dislike about Tranzit, and also let me know things that you like about Tranzit. As I said earlier, I think that if Tranzit was remastered with the system that we currently have for Black Ops 3 Zombies, or potentially their next upcoming game, Treyarch could make Tranzit so much better and allow Tranzit to reach its full capacity that they once intended it to be. Unfortunately, in Black Ops 2, Tranzit was just too ambitious of a game for their time, but regardless, those are my thoughts, those are my opinions. Let me know your own in the comment section below. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, drop a like down below, subscribe if you're new. With that being said, I'll be sure to catch you guys later.